Good evening, traders. Barnacle Bill here to recap the day. As we look at the monthly chart in the ES, you can see that the market closed above where this month opened. That is really strong for the bulls. If they can continue that before this month is out, that would be really strong. It opened at 1929.75. Right now we are in a two-bar balance, and we did peak down underneath this bar, and it re-entered balance, and generally the target is the opposite end of that bar. I don't think that it's going to happen this week, but it's on my radar. And so on the weekly, we are one time framing higher. I was looking at this 1940 level, and it actually came up and tagged this 1943.25 level. It got up to 1943.75, re-entered this balance. That's bad news for the bulls, but we'll see if it just gathers some more momentum and then breaks through. If we break above here, you probably have some shorts from this move getting out. That would make the market kind of jump a little bit higher. There's not a lot of structure here that would make the market jump higher fairly quickly. Let's take a look at the daily. The daily, you can see that it entered into this zone that I had marked out for resistance, and it closed below it. So it could come down and test this 20-period moving average. There's a lot of volume down here around 19 to 1920. It could easily check that tomorrow down here. So we'll see what happens overnight. It could... I'm looking at this 1920 level as maybe a magnet. A couple more thoughts. One, we have, when it comes to exact reference, it went over this reference by 2 ticks. Generally, that's short-time trading money. It's not the longer-term trading money. They don't know where this reference is. So that tells me that it's a weak high, and that if the market goes after this area again, that it probably will easily break it. The other thing is the opposite side of that tune is that it peaked out of balance, and now it's back within balance, and the target could be the opposite side. Also, this is a gap here. Is this exhaustion gap? We see the stochastic up here, but the stochastic can stay high for you can see this stochastic can stay up here much longer than we have the ability to hold our shorts. So just because it's high, don't think that it's time to short. But to me, I'm thinking that it could get back down to this 1920 level. We'll see what happens overnight. Okay, on to the next. And just as a reminder, we do have some news tomorrow, 9 a.m. SP, Case-Shiller, HPI. That may move the markets. And 10, we have several announcements, consumer confidence, existing home sales. So that can definitely move the market. We'll take a look at that tomorrow. On the monthly, you can see that we've been trending down. We've been one time frame lower, 1, 2, 3, 4. But we did peak outside of this bar and re-entered balance. And generally, the target is the opposite side of the bar. You can see that we're very close to where this bar opened, which is 33.83. If it can close above, that's very good news for the bulls. On the weekly, okay, on the weekly, and not much to talk about here. We are in an area of balance here for several weeks. This area here is where the last area, the bottom of the last balance area, and the top of this balance area. So this could cause some resistance. If it breaks this level, then you have the structure here where a lot of volume went off. That could withhold it. But you know, if you break out of here, you may get some stops letting out, some people unwinding their shorts. So we'll watch for that. But this what Jim Dalton would call a go no go level. If it comes up here and it doesn't go, then you know it may swing back down pretty hard. So on the daily, you know, we're just dancing around the top of this range. Not a lot to talk about here. You could say that this repaired a little bit of this area up here. Have poor low. We have a lot of volume that traded down here around 3168. So 3170. So I would expect that to be a magnet. And so that's what I'm going to be keeping my eye on tomorrow. Just one last thing with the crude oil. You know, it gapped a lot higher, came down and tested this structure, this volume that traded here, reversed, and then tested this breakdown. This is the area where it broke down from on Wednesday after the Thursday. I'm sorry, after the report. So we just traded in a range the rest of the day, and again, I am looking a little bit lower, 3175 maybe, for a test. If it wants to go higher, I'd like to see it come down here first and test some of that volume. All right, that's it for tonight. Thanks. Have a great trading day.